today we're going to learn how to make these super cute and easy washcloths. The best thing about this pattern is it's just a 2-stitch repeat, so if you know how to single crochet and double crochet, you're in luck because within just a few hours we're going to make this cute little thing. It does whip up pretty fast, so that's one thing I love about this pattern, and it's great for sets. As you can see, you can use the same colors and then kind of switch them off, or you could just do a solid color. And it's honestly really great for scrap yarn, so no matter what you have, let's just get right into it. For this pattern, I recommend using a cotton yarn since it is mainly used as a washcloth. Oops, I need to trim those. To be done later. But anyways, yeah, so I use cotton. I absolutely love this brand. I get it exclusively at Hobby Lobby, and it's just so soft and comfortable. So if you're using it like for your face, as a face cloth, like it's probably the best thing you could use. This color specifically is Serene Spa. Beautiful. So I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to use it as the base. So this is going to be the primary color. And then for the complementary, I don't know, we'll figure that out as we go. But if you like, you could just use one color, or if you want this cute little border, 2 colors. So that's what we'll need, and along with a 5mm hook. I got this beautiful one from Furls Crochet. Love it. So let's just get right into it. So we're just going to start with a simple slip knot. Go ahead and cast on. So we're going to begin with a chain of 23. (21, 22, and 23). All right, so once we got that foundation chain all set, we're going to single crochet in the second stitch. And most people crochet following the V's, but I actually go into the back bump, so I rotate it slightly and go into the very back. And that'll make it easier when we're doing the border, because then you can just follow the V's. So we always start with a single crochet and then follow it by a double crochet. And we're just going to keep on repeating that all the way down. And that's pretty much the whole recipe for this pattern. We're just going to keep doing those 2 stitches over and over again, always starting on a single crochet and then ending on a double crochet. So I'll go ahead and finish this row and then show you guys what to do. All right, there's 2 stitches left in this row, so I'm just going to finish with the same pattern of single crochet and double crochet. So there we go. There's our very first row, and we're just going to repeat this pattern the entire way through until we have a solid square like this one over here. So I don't even count the rows because I know there's a difference in the cotton types between different brands. So what I do is I just wait until it's a solid square, fold it in half to make sure it's a square, and then I do the border. The border is 2 rows. The first one, single crochet stitches, and then the second one, the shell pattern. So I'm going to continue to do this pattern. For the second row, all you have to do is chain 1, turn, and then remember we always start with a single crochet, and then our very last stitch is a double crochet. So we're just going to continue that pattern all the way through. So given that, I'll go ahead and meet you guys when I have a solid square, and then I'll show you how to do the border. Alrighty, so this is a progress checkpoint. Looks like we're about halfway done. I need to finish about maybe 12 more rows or something, around that. But if you ever want to check how much more you need to go, just give it the fold, and as long as it's a perfect triangle, then we have a perfect square. So I'm going to keep going and then check back in once this is done. It's been about an hour, and now we're finally at the square mark. And again, the way you check if it's a perfect square is you just fold it over. And if it makes a nice little triangle like this, then we're good. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and move on to the border. And the way I start the border, I start with 2 single crochets. So in the side of this double crochet, we're just going to add 2. So there's 1. And 2. And then down this row, we're just going to single crochet 21 stitches. So that's about 1 for each row. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, that was stitch 21. So now in this corner, we're going to do 3 single crochets. So 1, 2, and 3. And we're just going to repeat that all the way around. So we had 21, 3 in the corner, 21, 3, 21, 3, and 21. And then we're going to finish it off with the last single crochet, because we only did 2 at this beginning part. And then we will move on to the cute little shell stitch border. So I'll go ahead and finish that now and meet you when we're done. So if you want to join or switch colors, the way I do it is I don't finish the stitch before I add the color. So I actually put the new color on the hook and then pull through. And that's how I finish it. And then you can just tighten it. And then we're going to slip stitch to our very first stitch. Kind of tug this behind there. You can tug on your other string to tighten it. And then we're going to slip stitch like so. And then now we're going to do some double crochet stitches. So make sure you tighten it by just tugging on your tails. And then we're going to chain 1, 2, and let's do 3. I usually just do 2 because I think it makes it look a little bit nicer. Now we're going to do 3 double crochets in the same space. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so that's 4. Next, we're going to skip 1 stitch, do a single crochet, and also we can let's hold the tail so that way it's an easy weave in and we don't have to come back and it'll just be done. Whoops. So holding your tail, we're going to skip another stitch and then do 5 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're just going to repeat that all the way around, skipping 1 stitch in between. And then on the corners, we're going to do 8 double crochet. So I'll go ahead and do this side with you. So after we complete a shell, we're going to skip 1 again, single crochet, skip, 5 double crochet. Three, 4, and 5. Cool. And it's starting to come together already. We're going to skip 1, single crochet, skip 1, shell of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Skip, single crochet, skip, shell of 5, double crochet. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip, single, skip, shell, and 5. Ooh, got a little knot. That always seems to happen. Okay, and then sometimes if I don't completely line up with the single crochet, because I do end on a single crochet, as you can see from these, I just do one in the next stitch, and that's fine. And then I always try to go in the middle. So out of the 3 in the corner, I go in the middle, and we're going to do 8 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And there we go, there's our first side. So as you can see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just like this one, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 with 8 in the corner. So all we have to do is repeat the same process all the way around. The other sides are now complete, and you might be wondering, well, how come we only have 4 right here? And that's because the chain space is kind of obvious where you have it. So I figured if we put the rest of the cluster, so that's 4 more double crochet right in between it, then it'll look a little bit cleaner when we're done. So we got 1 more double crochet, and then we just slip stitch to the top of that chain 3 space. Actually, I'm going to put another chain because I feel like that's just slightly more secure. And then there we go. And it's kind of obvious where it is, but not super. I guess if you're a crocheter, you would notice, but yeah. So each one we have 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, and 5, with 8 in each corner. So that's pretty much it. All we have to do now is weave in the ends, which is no big deal at all. This one, I wish I had caught this sooner so we could like wrap it around this way, but you know, it's okay. We'll get to it. But yeah, I mean, this washcloth is not too hard to do. I think it's perfect for beginners. So if you would like a little challenge, this is a super cute project, and I mean, it whips up in about like an hour, maybe 2, depending on how much time you have. But yeah, I hope you like this video, and if you're gonna make it, good luck in your journey. And if you want more tutorials like this, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll come up with some new ideas. If you have anything in particular you want to see, make sure to leave a comment, because I'm always checking the comments. So whatever you want, let me know, and I'll try to do it. And thanks for watching. Bye.